Hello and welcome to Waylander's Wandering, where today on Sunday the 7th of May it is time to go through the Sunday preview from Games Workshop. Just before we dive into that, I would like to say that the pre-order thing, if you don't get in early you will miss your pre-orders. The last week it was Kill Team Gallowfall, I believe, was the big release. I managed to get mine, but then again I was sitting on the Games Workshop site clicking refresh from quarter to 9, constantly over and over refresh. It finally came on sale around 5 to. By the time I'd gone through the checkout, it was just clicking into a minute past 10 by the clock on my computer, and all the big sellers had already gone unavailable online by a minute past 10. My warning email about the pre-orders actually arrived at 6 minutes past 10 from Games Workshop. So well done there, guys. Well done there. 6 minutes late. It'd already been off sale by 5 minutes by the time the email arrived. You are so good at this. Additionally, all of those big sellers, the RBT Squad, the Gallowfall box, were already on eBay at double the RRP. If you want these pre-orders, you've got to get in early, guys. Anyway, enough of my ranting and waffling. Let's get into this Sunday preview. First up, for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry, we see the Nightmare Quest box set. Don't forget, get in early with your pre-orders or you will miss out. Featuring the 2 complete war bands and a complement of Gnarlwood scenery, and it would appear we have some Stormcast of some kind, and then some really gribbly looking ghouls. These are cool. I really like these. What are the Half-Ruined Realm Sheep Empire and the selection of Twisted Gnarloaks Warbook. Does it tell us where the bands are? Right, the Royal Beast Flayers and the Flesh Eater Courts. So the Stormcast will be the Royal Beast Flayers, and the Flesh Eater Courts will be those lovely, lovely ghouls. I'm quite tempted to get this. I don't even play Warcry, but I really like these miniatures. Anyway, moving on. We're looking at a solo release of the Askurgan Trueblades, who are, again, quite gribbly and quite nasty looking, and I quite like the look of these. These are, vegetarian vampires by the blurb, and the look of them, vegetarian vampires. There's something you don't see every day. Moving on, we also see the Claws of Karnak, a Chaos Beast type warband, who again are looking quite gribbly and cornate, so I suppose the red and bronze is appropriate. But God, Workshop heavy metal guys, painter dudes, please can we just get away from this stereotypical red on every Chaos model? It's getting tiresome. For Warhammer Horus Heresy, we are seeing some classic tanks return from the Forge World, so nobody will have prices for these. Starting off, we have the super heavy Legion transport known as the Mastodon, which is a beast of a tank, packed full of platoons of Space Marines, while we shoot the bejeebers out of all and sundry with the Fellblade, Falchion and Glaive heavy support tanks, which will mince all the bad guys, and then the Mastodon can spill its guts, get all your Marines out, capture that objective. Yay, you win. Additionally, we're going to be looking at the Arquitor Bombards, heavy artillery tanks, mounting either the Spicular rocket system or the Graviton charge cannon. Try saying that 3 times fast. Or indeed, you can finish off with the Morbus heavy bombard. Despite their role as heavy artillery, they still pack a pair of sponsons for more diverse work. Each kit includes resin autocannons plus a full spread of plastic glass cannons, heavy flamers, heavy bolters and Volkite culverins for your sponsons. So yeah, if you want to shoot a lot of guys from a long way away and kill everybody on the field, get yourself a bombard. And if your bombard gets attacked, stick your sponsons on. We're also going to be looking at the Javelin Landspeeder, gets a new weapon option and an updated datasheet to give a more versatile loadout to speed-hungry commanders. I'm talking to you, White Scars. While the Damocles Command Radio upgrade kit lets you upgrade a regular plastic DMOS pattern Rhino into a mobile command base with powerful center suites. Next, we're looking at some releases from the Black Library. We see Blight Slayer by Richard Strachan coming in hardback, ebook and MP3 audiobook editions. And again, these books, if you're into the game, I really suggest that you get into the lore as well, because these books are actually amazingly good. Next up, we see Prince Mesa from also Warhammer Age of Sigmar by Gay Haley. Excuse me. And this appears to be a paperback edition. So that's it from the Black Library. And finally this week we're looking at pre-orders for White Dwarf 488 with free inside boarding action, unstable structure tiles, the end game final epic battle aboard the Herald of Misery. For all you boarding action fanatics out there, a mini campaign for Age of Sigmar, plus new rules and background stories for Warcry, new rules and lore for the Lionel Johnson, the Primarch of the Dark Angels. And I'm sure it will also be stuffed full of news about 10th edition, because hey, why wouldn't it be? Talking about 10th edition, I highly suggest you get your little bums over to the awesome Mighty Lancer Games over there in Bridlington, using the QR code on screen to visit their website, or indeed the link in the description down below. Mighty Lancer Games are offering a program at the moment where if you state interest in buying the 10th edition box set on release, they will order you one and hold it for you for 48 hours after the pre-order window opens. If you don't confirm, no worries, no bad, no nothing. You just don't have to pay for it and you won't receive one. If you do want it, you have 48 hours to get your purse out, scrabble around for pennies, look down the back of the sofa and pay the lovely boys at Mighty Lancer. Everything that's available this week, apart from the Forge World kits, are also available for Mighty Lancer at an amazing up to 20% off. You get your 20% off. Mighty Lancer get a new customer. I get a pat on the head and a small kickback from Mighty Lancer for sending you their way. Everyone's a winner, baby. If you'd like to support me further and you love these videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment and do all the YouTube things. I've also got a Ko-fi and Patreon if you want to support me financially. Failing that, I've got an Amazon affiliate as well and various other things. It's all in the down below. There's also an invite in there to my Discord. Come and join us, have a chat, tell me what an idiot you think I am. That's enough waffle from me. I've been Waylander. You have been absolutely amazing. I love all your faces, each and every one, and goodbye.